We were talking about the Supreme Court, and I was talking about how the Republicans stole it. Already did a video on how today, so don't ask me how. Just go watch the other fucking video if you haven't figured it out by now. And this person, oddly, says, it's weird how you never cared when Dems ran the Supreme Court and all the shenanigans they pulled, that was okay. Neither party runs the Supreme Court. I don't even know what the fuck that means. When the Dems ran the Supreme Court? What does that mean? We're talking about presidents nominating justices to serve on the Supreme Court, and then those justices or those nominees going through a confirmation hearing so that they can become a Supreme Court justice. And how the Republicans under Mitch McConnell in the last year of Obama's term in office, 2 terms in office, in an unprecedented move, refused to allow Obama's nominee to have a hearing and just held the seat open for almost a year. And then you say here, Democrats ran the Supreme Court, which isn't a fucking thing, and all the shenanigans that they pulled, that was okay. What shenanigans did they pull? If you don't mind me asking, you're making a claim. I need you to back your claim up by actually telling us what it is you're talking about. You just generally throw out shenanigans, and then say, was that all okay? What shenanigans are you talking about? What did the Democrats do in the nominating or confirmation process of a Supreme Court justice that you considered to be shenanigans? Did the Democrats hold a Supreme Court vacancy open for almost a year, denying a sitting Republican a chance to get a nominee confirmed? If so, I must have missed that. As a matter of fact, historically speaking, Democrats and Republicans tend to get very nonpartisan when it comes to confirmation votes. Prior to the Obama years, it was, you had contentious hearings and you wanted to get to the bottom of allegations, but you still pretty much coalesced together as a Congress and held an up and down vote. And most people, unless the pick was extreme, voted to confirm the president's pick because that's how the country was founded and how it continues to work. But you got to get specific here, man. What shenanigans did the Democrats partake in? And what do you mean when you say the Democrats ran the Supreme Court? What are you under the impression that the Supreme Court of the United States is just like another department in an administration's wheelhouse of department, like Department of Education, Department of Defense, Department of Justice, Supreme Court? It doesn't work like that. The Supreme Court is part of the independent judiciary. Neither party runs it. Obviously, one party can buy Supreme Court justices, as we've seen. Clarence Thomas is clearly bought and paid for, but nobody runs him from a federal government standpoint. None of this makes sense. Clean it up.